great salesman, knows how to sell, knows how to teach you how to sell. So this is going to be a great one. Pay attention and then get involved with his periscopes and things that he has to offer to help further your education and help you close more sales, bigger deals, things of that nature. DJ, thank you for coming all the way from Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah.
We were doing all that so he would get ready. That's the second time today.
That's the only reason we can. He's not celebrating.
Always be prepared.
I wanted you to do it for me, Doug.
Yeah.
That's why. You guys ready? All right. Quick show of hands, just so I know the audience. How many of you guys have seen me present before?
Not live.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be good.
Periscope?
No, all right. Now, how many of you have seen me Periscope? A little bit more. Still got quite a few newbies. Okay. So I'll do a quick introduction. I actually took that out of the slide because I didn't figure that I would need to introduce myself. But I apologize for not getting in front of you guys sooner. My name is DJ Carrol, Coach Carrol. I do a lot of stuff. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've got 6 businesses. I was actually going to be a chemical engineer in high school, and I actually turned down 8 football scholarships. Went to community college, which I dropped out of a year and a half later. 3 weeks after I dropped out, I hired my accounting professor to set up my QuickBooks because I was out making money, and she was making $15,000 a semester teaching classes. I love speaking. I love helping businesses. I love helping you guys grow your businesses. And that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to do a little bit today about top-of-mind awareness and top-of-mind marketing, staying in front of your customers. And then tomorrow, I'm actually going to do prospect profiling, which is one of my hottest seminars that I do. I teach you guys how to manipulate people with integrity based on selling to them based on their personality style. So, show of hands, just so I can know what audience I'm talking to. How many people in here are in business 2 years and newer? Good. 3 to 5 years? 5 years plus. Good. Nice little mix. Nice little mix. Awesome. Okay. So I've worked on a lot of things. I do have a service business right now, Easy Pro. It's an exterior cleaning business. Also does landscaping, Christmas lights, snow removal. Took a bunch of seasonal businesses, smashed them in. So now that we operate year round, makes money. Like I said, I started that straight out of high school. Graduated in 07. We've done over $2.5 million in sales. I'm the only sales guy that we have. So it's really cool, but what I've worked on for about the past 6 months has been Sales Excellence University. Online sales platform, teaches you guys everything that I know about sales training, or I'm actually about sales. And it's in a comprehensive package, but we'll talk about that a little later. I want you guys to think, read down through these real quick, and how many of these are you having problems with right now? How many of you have clients or prospects that aren't answering the phone when you call them? Maybe apartment complexes, restaurants. How many of you guys have clients, prospects, never return a voicemail, right? It's like, Mr. Smith, this is DJ Carrol calling you for the 14th time. Still waiting for that voicemail return, right? How many of you guys have prospects or clients that never respond to your emails? Right? The black hole, you send them 5 emails, you're like, you guys are borderline stalker status right now, I'm going to let you know this, but you guys aren't getting any responses. Miss appointments, and here's the tough one. You might have some prospects that don't like you. We'll talk about that here shortly as well. Here's what we're going to focus on today. And it's funny because we're in Texas, I call it the Texas two-step. Anytime you have a challenge in a business, we're going to solve it first, single dimension thinking. And this is where you'll get in trouble in business, is where you'll solve a problem once you start getting employees and stuff, but then you'll never go back and you'll never prevent it from ever occurring again. So I want you guys to understand that we're going to solve some problems today, but then we're going to put some systems in place so they never happen again. I'm very systemized, very analytical. Surprise, surprise, it's going to be a chemical engineer. But I want you guys to understand that I'm going to help you guys implement some systems so we can get your business a little more automated, duplicate yourself, and make some more money. Everybody okay with making more money? Hands up. Good money? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why we're all here. All right, so here is the outline of what TOMA is, top of mind awareness. Everybody understands, hopefully, that marketing has 2 places in your business. Okay, number one is to get new clients in, and number two is to advertise to old clients. And I see some blank stares because some of you probably aren't advertising to old clients, right? We spend all this marketing dollars to get the person to call us, and we go service them, and then it's like, we never talk to them ever again. It baffles me. It's one of the most astounding things that I ever find in business is the fact that we spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get the phone to ring, but then after the phone rings, we do the service, we collect the check, we never talk to them ever again. It's amazing. So I do 4 mailings per year to my previous customers. We just did our first one 2 weeks ago, and I'll share this. This isn't in here yet, but I'll share this with you guys. It was really, really cool. It was an email. Some of you may have seen this. I posted on my Periscope. It was an email that I wrote to my intern and said, hey, Justin, I know you're working with some of our past clients, and while we've got this discount for renewing customers coming back, man, we're getting booked out like crazy right now, so I can't continue that thing past the end of February. Make sure you got anybody that you're working with booked up by the end of February. And oh, by the way, have you checked out our Facebook page because we're doing awesome giveaways, contests, and cash drawings. So we print this out. It looks like an email that I sent to my intern. We print out like 380 copies of it, stuff envelopes, put our little magnetic, I brought some marketing stuff in here, put our little magnetic business card in. It's got our full list of services. We fold it up and we send it out. Literally, 6 days later, my phone rings. And it's like, hey, DJ, this is Ron Huser. You washed our house and our deck and our driveway about 4 years ago. And hey, man, we're getting ready to put our house on the market come springtime. We'd like to know if you want to come back out and do that all again for us. It's like an $1,800 job. Now, do you think Ron would have thought about me if I wouldn't have been reaching out to him? Maybe, but chances are probably not, right? Probably would have got a different postcard from a different company in the mail, and that's who he would have been calling. So I want you guys to understand that although it's important to stay top of mind awareness on your new prospects, your new people that you got coming in, it's also very important that we stay on top of mind for past clients. And then also, top of mind awareness also includes referrals. Okay? So how many of you in here ask your previous or new clients for referrals? Yes. Okay, good, good. All right, contest time. This is what I like right here. Let's see here. Let's do a Chris Pundo. Okay, so I've got mine here. So go ahead and hold up your referral card, and anybody that's got a bigger referral card than me, I'll give you $100. Go ahead, I'll wait. Go ahead. Nobody? So I figured. So I'll buy drinks later. So what we're going to focus on for 5 seconds is the referral card.
Size does matter.
What's that? Size does matter. Papa Puff in the back, dropping some knowledge bombs. So on this is for my sales training, and you guys can just pass this around. I got a couple of them. This is basically my referral card. So all this asked for, and what you guys don't even realize right now, is I'm passing out my referral card. So anybody that's looking for sales training in the audience, anybody that knows anybody that needs sales training, you guys got a referral card. So what those referral cards basically you can see on there is that they're simply asking, hey, I'm looking for my ideal customer. I put it right there on the card. So I'm looking for, on the Easy Pro card, I bring any of the Easy Pro ones with us, but on the Easy Pro one, which I put in every single piece of mail, my office manager knows she gets written up if an envelope goes out of the office and it doesn't have a referral request card in it. Light bill, water bill, doesn't matter. Like, I know the lady that does accounts receivable at the water company is probably like, these stupid cards. She gets one every month. But it asks on there, it says, Easy Pro is looking for property managers, homeowners, HOA, restaurant managers that want to improve the curb appeal of their property. You flip it over, it's got a couple testimonials on the back, and on the other side of it, it's got our full list of services with our contact info. I mean, I probably give out 5-to-1 ratio referral request cards to business cards. Okay? I might lose 100 on this. Everybody got a business card at least, right? Okay. Let me pull this hundo back out. Anybody got a business card bigger than mine? $100. Nobody. I'll wait. Uh-oh. Is that a business card? Kettering got one? Uh-oh. What you got, Ryan? Is it a business card or is it a brochure? What?
Whatever I want.
Oh, that's a trifold. That doesn't count. Let's try to pull a quick one on me. This is a business card, okay? I call this my main point card because it gets my main point across. It's got my business information. Again, guys, testimonials. Don't let anything leave your office that doesn't have testimonials on it, right? Who's more likely to believe, you know, is it easier to believe DJ or is it easier to believe, you know, my customer? And please, sidebar, I digress. I do this a lot because I love being up here. When you put a testimonial on a piece of marketing material, please don't put the first name, the last initial, and that's it. That's the worst thing you can do. You know what it says right here? Mark Smith, State Farm Insurance. One underneath of it, Carl Lute, small business owner. You could get on LinkedIn right now and find both of them and verify that testimonial. So when you guys put testimonials on your marketing material, make sure that you're giving enough information so if anybody wants to check it, fact check it, they can fact check it. And if you're one of those people that are putting fake testimonials on your stuff, you probably shouldn't be doing that. So, okay, so who do your prospects, and this is the whole thing about top of mind awareness, guys. Who are your prospects and your clients thinking of when they're ready? That's the most important part. And you know, Jeremy did an awesome thing about the promotional stuff about Facebook, about the Facebook ads, and I won't get into that. I got a little bit later where you guys can find some stuff on that, but the whole thing, Facebook ads are so affordable right now. It's so easy to stay in front of your customers. Actually, no BS, I sold a house wash on the way to the airport this morning from a Facebook ad. But I just have them running nonstop with before and after pictures just to stay in front of people. It's the cheapest way to stay in front of those new prospects. Everybody got that? Good? Awesome. All right. Whoop, too far. Okay. So here's the two big things that I want you to take away from this presentation, if nothing else. Write this down. You never get a second chance to create a distinctive positive first impression. Now most people say, oh, you never get a second chance to create a first impression. I say, woo! Look, got him all worked up over there. DJ dropping bombs. A distinctive positive first impression, okay? So you want to make sure that that first impression, when I send out that card, it's so powerful. People are like, oh man, oh, this business card is too big. It won't fit in my Rolodex. Good, I don't want to go in your Rolodex. I want to go in the corner of your desk in your office. All right? I want you to stay in front of your top of mind awareness. We'll point it seminar. Your competitors are always looking for the competitive edge, right? They're always looking to catch you sleeping. They're trying to find out where they can edge you out. Some of us aren't as in competitive markets as others, but you better believe there's always that firefighter that's thinking, man, I could buy a power washer for $5 grand and go wash houses and make $300 a weekend. Right? Oh, dude's making 60 grand a year, he throws $5 grand at a website, he's outranking you, and now where'd all your leads go? Okay? Believe that, guys. I don't think there's enough awareness put on top of that. Top of mind awareness, TOMA, is only achieved, write this down, only achieved after you infiltrate their consciousness 6 to 8 times. You're at top of mind awareness. Okay? Well, DJ, there's 12 months in the year. And some of you guys send out, what, 2 mailers a year? Send out you guys might bang on the phones for 3 days out of the whole year. There's no excuse, and I don't care if you have 15 employees or if you're just by yourself. If you're by yourself still, solopreneur is like the buzzword this year, or I guess last year. Solopreneur, if you're by yourself, there's no better reason why you can't make 20 phone calls a day. 18 to 20 dials in an hour is what I see. And I've worked with corporate clients, State Farm, MetLife, Edward Jones, all of them. And I go into an office and I get no skilled people that make $9.50 an hour that are just there to take payments, and I can teach them to do 18 to 20 dials in 1 hour. That's all it takes, 1 hour out of your day to make sure you're continually prospecting. Because the problem, we don't have a flip chart here, the problem that you have right now is, how many of you guys see the cycles in your business? You get really, really busy, you go do a bunch of work, you get a whole bunch of money, man, I'm broke again. So I go do a bunch of advertising, I do a bunch of work, and I get a bunch of money, and then I'm broke again. It's a problem with that. I call it the slinky effect. We were talking about it at lunch. It's like the slinky goes out and the slinky catches up. Slinky goes out, and the slinky... Sometimes it goes out really, really far, and we get a bunch of big checks. Sometimes not so much. So the whole idea is you've got to have that consistency over and over and over and over again. You guys get that? You good? Okay.
Hey, DJ. Josh Vladimir. I do St. Jim. He hit me about 6 times with a postcard before I signed up, and now because of the way he did that, he taught me a lot about it.
Yeah. Did you guys catch the most important there? Before I signed up, which means you signed up, right?
I did sign up.
Some people take 4 postcards, some people take 6, some people take 12. We'll talk about that a little bit tomorrow when I talk about the prospect profiling. But this is really, really interesting. Harvard Medical Journal put this out. And the reason the dots are there, because I pulled it out, I have enough room down here at the bottom. When enacting the emotions of curiosity, suspense, anticipation, consistency, subjects saw a memory increase of up to 30%. Are you putting that in your marketing material? Curiosity? How many people in here have got colored envelopes? I do. How many people put return addresses on their envelopes when they send them out? Raise your hands. Bad. Stop, you're telling them where it's coming from. It's like I go to the mailbox, I'm like, all right, let's sort through a bill, credit card bill. What's this? A+ power wash. I don't need no power wash and throw it away. They never even open it. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in a second. But think about this, guys, and this is the whole point. I don't want to get up here and just jazz you guys up and be like, oh, go market and grow your businesses and let's go to the bar. I want you guys to understand that take this stuff away and start critically thinking. You guys are all entrepreneurs in here. Every single one of you are entrepreneurs. You're in control of your future and your destiny. You need to start figuring out how you can put that in your business, or your business will suffer and you'll be in the same place you are now 5 years from now. Brutal truth. I only tell you this because I love you. I'm not trying to be mean to you. Here's some valuable statistics. Some of you guys may have seen this before. Some of you guys may have seen the one on the right. Very few of you have seen the one on the left. This is a well-known fact in the sales industry. Is this thing got a laser light on it? Ooh. Oh, it's fancy. It's high tech. So fit to 12 touch is 80%. So that means that sales are made on contact number blank. 80% of the time, a sale is made after 5 to 12 touches. I've got a property management company we do work for. We do probably $150,000 to $175,000 a year for them. It took me 3 years. 3 years of banging the phone, sending postcards, stopping by, quoting stuff that I knew I wasn't going to get because I already had a guy in. 3 years. Now, how many of you guys would like to invest 3 years to cash out on, let's just go lowball and say 125, 100,000. 3 years of your time for $100,000 worth of work for the past 5 years? It's not bad. Because the thing is, early on in business, this isn't the graphic that I have in here, but it just came to mind. Okay, along the bottom, you've got money, and on the left side, you've got time. Okay, so in the beginning of your business, you've got a little bit of money and a whole lot of time, and then as you get busy, it should come down like this. So you should get more money, less time. Does that make sense? So early on, if you guys are the people that raise your hand year 1 to 3, man, you guys ought to be marketing like crazy. And get out of the field first. I can't tell you how many times I see guys that are like, oh man, this is my 2nd year in business and I really want to hire a salesperson. Can somebody tell me how to hire a salesperson? I'm like, no one can sell your business as good as you can. And I don't care if you're terrible at sales. Like I promise you can be the worst salesperson in the world, you'll still sell your business 10 times better than that guy will. Okay? So 5 to 12 touches, 80%. Sales are made after those contacts. So what you guys should take away from that is, 80% of sales are made after 5 to 12 touches. You better be touching your customers or prospects 5 to 12 times. Okay? Time salespeople contact a prospect. This is my favorite part. 48% of salespeople never follow up on a lead. People are like, well, that's crazy, DJ. Follow-up's not like, oh, hey, you left me a voicemail, here's your quote. I'm talking about after you send that quote out, they never ever follow up again. And we're all guilty of it. Don't act like you're not, because even I'm guilty of it. Or I don't do it anymore because I've automated my business. 25% follow up twice, 12% 3, 10% 3 or more. So if you guys are numbers people, sorry, this is the engineer coming out of me. If that tells me that only 10% of salespeople contact their prospects 3 or more times, and I come over here and I go, well, hold on a second, 3rd, 10, 90, that means 10% of salespeople are making 90% of the money. Just because they're following up. Huge, 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 huge. Doug, what's my time limit on this? Where's Doug at?
You said 150 people watching on Periscope.
Oh, there's Doug. He's right there. All right, so tell them to share it. They got to share it. Share it to Facebook, share it to Twitter. 8 keys to Toma. All right, so we're going to have to move through because I want to take some Q&A at the end. 8 keys to Toma. You must be courageous. And I put that in pink for a reason. I'm so mad at myself I didn't bring a pink envelope, but I'm known for pink and black envelopes. Okay, we'll talk about that a little bit here in a second. But be courageous. Don't overthink the think, overdo the do. If you think this is astronomically crazy and DJ, nobody will ever buy on this, send it out. Let's try it. The number one reason why you don't try something and why you never try it again is because you don't track it. So split test, split. Ryan can attest to this with the marketing stuff. It's split test, split test, split test, split test. It's like you have to figure out what works for you. Only after 6 to 8 touches do you infiltrate their awareness. Okay, I'm giving you guys this multiple times because you need to hear it multiple times so it gets ingrained in your mind. It's the way that the human mind works. Do the work once, then forget about it. I'm going to teach you guys how to systematize and automate your business. And then here's the cool part. If everyone else is doing it, stop and find a better way. Stop it. Like, I'm sorry, guys, and this is probably going to hurt a lot of y'all's feelings, but AdWords are dead. They're done. We missed the boat. The days of getting, a lead for 10 cents is gone. I mean, we were talking about this at lunch as well. In Louisville, Cincinnati, we're seeing click rates of $6, $7. It's insane. It's gone. We missed the boat. So now what? Now we go to social media. That's the new thing. And for all the older generation in here, if I love hearing, oh, these younger kids, all they do is stare at their phones. Look, if you think that the 18 and younger are just going to melt these things down and go back to playing with a stick or throwing a ball against the wall, it's not happening, man. It's not happening. Furthermore, when they go, these kids, they don't have friends anymore. Oh, really? Because I'm pretty sure you used to play ball with 3 friends, and you can go pick up any 16-year-old out of a high school, and he's going to have about, 2,000 to 3,000. We're more connected now as a society than we've ever been before. Okay? And it's not changing. It's not going back. Sorry. That was a rant there. If everyone else is doing it, stop doing it. Okay, we already covered that one. You must become systematized, you must become automated, and you mustn't be lazy. Okay? There's going to come a point in your time, I'm going to forewarn you, that this is going to happen. There's going to come a point in your time where your business takes off, you start systematizing, you start hiring people, you're making good money, your time's freed up, and you stop grinding. If anybody follows me on social media, I'm a hustler, I'm a grinder, you'll stop grinding. Because you'll be like, hell man, the guys got this. I printed out the work orders. I don't have any appointments today. I'm going to sleep in until about 10. Go get some breakfast. And look, guys, we're entrepreneurs, so it's cool to make our own schedule. So that's fine every once in a while, but it's going to creep in on you. And it'll creep in, and you'll start doing more and more and more and more of it, and then your business is going to start failing because of it. I'm giving you forewarning on this. It's going to happen. All right, so DJ, you're the engineer. We're talking about systemized, automated, and all this good stuff. What are you talking about here? We're going to skip this one. I'll send you guys the presentation here. I'm getting ready to give you my exact system. Okay? I'm going to deliver crazy amounts of value right now. Step 1, are they VIP or non-VIP? Most of you right now are not categorizing your customers of being a non-VIP or a VIP. Huge time waster. You're wasting a ton of time on this. You have to have a dividing line that decides based on the revenue potential, so I call them big money or little money. Big money or little money. Then we're going to talk about their center of influence. And then we're going to talk about when are they going to pay us. Right? We were talking earlier about some government contracts. It's good money, but you're going to have to wait 90 to 180 days. For some of you, that could crush you. You don't have the funds available. Pro tip, give you guys a little pro tip. Check out Invoice Factory for those of you that do commercial work. Funbox is one that I've seen that's popped up on Facebook, kicking myself in the butt now because I had an opportunity to invest a couple years ago in a startup that was doing the exact same thing. We were using a company out of Minnesota, and what they do is they factor your invoices. You do a $10,000 job, you send them the invoice, they send you $8,000 right away, and then they take like 1% every 10 days based on when the customer pays. Does that make sense? For small businesses, that's huge. That's what boosted us over that $500,000 mark, because I didn't have the cash flow to keep it moving. Okay, so now money, later money, sphere of influence, and then create your own rules. I mean, you guys, I'm giving you guys this information, but I want you to take it, mold it, make it work for your business. Does that make sense? Am I good on this? I'm not losing anybody. I always hate going after lunch because it's like everybody like, all right, Toma campaign. Done immediately, VIP 19 touches, non-VIP 15 touches. Calm down, I'm going to show you what the touches are. I see somebody nodding their head. They've seen some of this before. Okay, so step one, VIP versus non-VIP. VIP campaign is a mail and email. Non-VIP campaign is an email only. Okay? So the way this works, and I think it's later on in the slideshow as well, but on a VIP campaign, I send out 4 mail pieces. They're like a postcard, a brochure, a testimonial piece, and then another postcard. So these are going to be my property managers, maybe a district manager for a restaurant chain, something like that. I'm going to send out these 4 mail pieces, and then I'm going to put them in my Forever Touch program, which is an autoresponder email. And the email is just going to go out and automatically do it, so I don't have to remember 9 months from now to send that guy an email again. Okay? You don't have to take pictures. I'm going to send this to you. Okay. First Monday, here's another thing, guys. First Monday of every month, take 5 of your former clients and put them back into your VIP campaign. Now, I do this I make my office manager do this just because I buy back my time. You know, if she makes like $9 an hour, I'm worth like $900, so it's like I just pay her to stuff envelopes and lick them. Plus, I read a really weird article one time about like cockroach eggs on envelopes or something. Yeah, I don't know. It was grossing me out. I was like, hey, here you go, $9 an hour employee. You can lick those envelopes now. But put it on the calendar that literally the first Monday of every month. Yeah, now you guys are like, man, I don't want to lick those envelopes anymore. First Monday of every month, go back in, take 5 of your past customers and put them back into your VIP campaign. Easy enough, okay? And I know that you guys like have this curiosity and you're like, well, what's this VIP campaign? You guys remember a couple slides ago? Good way to stay in front of them? Leading guys down the hole. All right, Outlook CRM file. This is step number 2. So, I don't know, something got unformatted. Oh me. It's supposed to say home. Name, address, city, state, personal email. And here's the thing, guys. If you can get a Gmail account, and this is like the coolest thing, I figured this out last year. I used to say, well, do you have a personal email address we can send this to? And everybody's like, no, just send it to my work email, right? Because they're like, okay, I see what you're trying to do here. Now, I say, hey, with all the spam and stuff that's going on, do you happen to have like a Yahoo, AOL, or Gmail account that we could send this to because they normally don't block it? And they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. Guess what? Now when they change their jobs or go to a different company, that Gmail, Yahoo, AOL email address stays with them, okay? Same thing about when you guys try to collect an email address over the phone. We collect it when they very first call in because here's the thing. You'll have customers, or at least we do. We have customers call, say, hey, we want a quote. I try to ring them 3 times, send them mail pieces for whatever reason. If it's like a residential service, man, people are on Google now and they're ready to buy. So they're just like, whoever can close them, it's an old car sales tactic. The last salesperson they talk to, they buy from. So it's one of those things to where if I can get their email address, at least I can market to them for the next 9 months through my Forever Touch program. So the way we do that is we go, hey Lisa, no, that sounds great. Thanks for calling Easy Pro. I'm going to get this over to the sales team. My office manager does this. I'm going to get this over to the sales team. Just need to get some quick information from you. Get your name, phone number, address, and what's a good email address we can send the quote to? Works every time. Now, if you ask, and this is crazy words, well, do you have an email address we can put down? No, it's good. Just call me. Right? They don't want to add the email address. But if you say, hey, what's a good email address we can send the estimate to? Every single time we do it. All right. So we're going to pick up some other contact information that's not on here. Write this down. I always like to find a hobby or an interest and then their birth date. I like to send them something special on their birthday and then find some type of hobby or interest. All right. Step number 3 is the success book. How many of you guys have seen this on one of my periscopes? Yeah. This is good stuff here. This is gold. This is gold. All right, so you guys can get these at success.com. Success.com. Just go into the gift section. You buy them like 100 at a time. They're like $1 a piece. Okay. When you have a VIP prospect, a property manager, this is what I like to send out before I ever make the first call on them, because now I warm them up, and my cold call is 10 times easier. Now, if you guys have followed me, you know I love cold calling. I don't have anything in the presentation, so I'll just tell you real quick. I send this out to the prospect, and about 4 days later I call. What happens? Gatekeeper answers the phone. They go ring, ring, ring. ABC Management. This is Tabitha. I go, Tabitha? Yes. Hey, it's DJ. Is Rick in? I'm not sure. Can I tell him what it's pertaining to? Yeah, I just want to make sure he got the gift I sent him. Oh, okay, let me patch you through. But she thinks I'm friends with him. And this is a gift, right? I mean, it's a book. And so now when I call, I'm not calling, and the problem is most of you guys are like, ring, ABC Management, this is Tabitha. Big deep breath. Hey Tabitha, it's DJ with Easy Pro. Just wanted to call and see if you guys were a member of the Apartment Association. We're a member of the Apartment Association. Wanted to see if you guys were doing any power washing this year. I'd love to do some power washing for you. Is there some time that I could come by and give you a quote? Who's the manager? Is the manager in? Tabitha's like, click. She hangs up on like the third question that you asked her. Okay? So, success books. Really good. Where's my quote? Oops, we got it. All right, so here is from one of my clients that I've worked with in the past from Shepard Walton King. This is a message that he got when he sent out the book. He got a handwritten note back from a bank president that says, Raul, thanks for taking the time to remember me with the Treasury Quotes book. This is actually a couple years ago. I used to send out Treasury Quotes book. It was all Jim Rohn quotes. I found the Success book, which had a larger, it's got all kinds of people in there. I'll pass this thing around so you guys can check it out. It's got all kinds of quotes in it. But, you know, we love the Shepard Walton King team. Our family loves history, so we'll fit it in very well. Go Buckeyes, go Bengals, yeah. Who cares what it said? I got a handwritten note back. When's the last time your prospect sent you a handwritten note thanking you for the gift that you sent them? It's huge, guys. Remember we talked about that positive first impression? That's it right there. Okay. Talk about envelopes. This is funny. So I pulled this off of Facebook. I got tagged in this. This is actually a UAMCC contributing member. For those of you that haven't joined yet. Josh Williams, he said, no more white envelopes. Thanks for the advice, DJ. And then Connor Lane came down. He was like, hey, me too, man. So envelopesexpress.com, I got the email address in here, or the web address in here a little bit later, but these are what we're talking about, sending these out in colored envelopes. So stop sending white envelopes, okay? This is the only time it's okay to be racist. Don't be white. Don't send white envelopes. And on the back side of that, stop putting return labels at the top of it. Because you're giving away all of the curiosity, right? The curiosity didn't kill the cat, it closes the deal. Announcements, invitation envelopes, that's what you can get. Here's, look at all these black envelopes. And she's licking them. A2 and Astro Price, 3.5 by 5, 66 cents postage. Here's a pink envelope there that we sent out. This is our testimonial cards. Monitor's brushed out. And then there's one of the letters there as well. So you guys can't really see it, but it's envelopesexpress.com. Envelopesexpress.com. You guys check those out. I need to call those people. I've sent a lot of people by envelopes there. I need an affiliate link or something. All right, step 4. This is the staggered mill pieces that we were talking about. Where are we going? Determine marketing pieces, determine frequencies, whatever works for you guys. All right, we send them out like we'll do week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 mill pieces. So like, and this is a lot, but when you call and you're like, hey, this is the property manager at ABC Property. We want to get a quote for gutter cleaning. You say, hey, no problem. I'm booked up this week. Can I come out next week? Instantly, I send out that success book. Right behind it, we've got a colored envelope with a mail piece in it. Mail piece week 2, 3, 4. And then we drop her into the Forever Touch program, which I'll show you here in a second. Invest in one of these. It's a 1 to 31 accordion file. So what you can do, this literally takes like 7 minutes. You have your postcards, you have your envelopes. You just make them up. As soon as you get off the phone, do it once and never have to think about it ever again. So I go to the accordion envelope, and if it's the 5th, I just go, all right, well, 5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. It's 1 through 31. There's only 31 days in the month. Just put them in. And now what happens is, 3 months from now, you've got an accordion folder full of envelopes, and all you have to do is come in and just grab the stack of envelopes for that day, stick them in the mail. That's it. It's simple. Try to automate your business. Invest in number 10 envelopes, first class postage, 46, 47, I don't even know what stamps. 49, that shows you. I don't even know what stamps cost anymore. We buy them like a roll, like 5 rolls at a time, so I don't know. And my office manager does it. So publicly viewable website's also important if you guys don't have a website. And you know, now I think I'm going to take this out of here and be like publicly viewable social media, because social media, I think in another 5 years, with the stuff that Facebook's rolling out and Google services and stuff, I think that we're going to see a huge game changer from websites over to social media and like a direct link probably in the next 4 to 5 years. So make sure you guys are on this. Sorry, I'm throwing you guys a ton of information. Recent consumer survey, 83% of the people interviewed responded that regular mail was far more effective than email. Okay? Now, if we were in 1996,